It's Blackout Reality, and I'm back with another one. Y'all might as well just subscribe now because y'all keep coming back to see what I'm posting. So you might as well just go ahead and subscribe, share these messages, and keep them flowing. Today's topic, tax time. Ladies, get in here. Just come on, get in here. Listen, if you got kids, even if you don't got kids, but if you got kids, you got investments that you want to create for yourself. You already have plans months before this tax money even, you already knew what you was getting. Stick to that. Don't get none of that shit to that nigga. None of it. I mean, I understand you probably was going through some tough times. You want to replay that nigga back, but nah. Keep that shit to yourself. Keep your money in your pocket. You ain't buying no nigga no clothes, no shoes. Y'all ain't moving in together. None of that 50-50 shit. And you damn near ain't buying that nigga no car, no money to buy no and he gonna flip that shit and pay you back. No. Keep your own motherfucking money. Keep your plans. Don't let nobody steer you away from what the fuck you need to do and shit like that. It's 2025. We ain't doing none of that shit. Like, nah. I mean, I done been through it before, and I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. So one day, I was fucking with this guy and shit like that, and shit going good. I knew what type of nigga he was. He was about his money and shit. I was working, and shit like that. So it was around tax time. I remember this shit like it was yesterday, and this shit was probably over 7 years ago. He picked me up one day from work, not in his car, in another car. So he picked me up. We get in, he got the shit rolled, ready for me. I'm getting off second shift, and like I said, he wasn't in his car. He was in another car, and it looked nice, black tents, black car. It looked real nice. So I get in, not even peeping the scenery. That's why I said you gotta use your discernment, trust your intuition, because at the time, at the moment, I wasn't locked in at all. I was not locked in because if I knew what I knew back then, the shit wouldn't even went over my head. But like I said, back to the story. So I get in and shit, he got the shit, rolled or whatever, boom, boom, boom. So we riding, and he was like, "Yeah, babe, my guy, this his car, he's selling it, blah blah blah, boom, boom, boom. He need this much." So I'm like, "Okay, boom." So I'm like, "Okay." A couple of days go past, and I'm in the back of my head. I knew my shit was dropping. So I was like, okay. And at the time, I didn't drive. So I'm like, okay, cool. Why the fuck he take me to the bank and I withdraw that motherfucking money? Gave it to him. A couple of days later, I'm on Facebook. The bitch got the money. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck did I just get finessed like this? But so I'm just telling y'all right now because, like I said, these messages is sometimes what other people went through, and some of the messages what I went through. But it's just to say that don't get finessed in this season. Nah. And motherfuckers be knowing, especially if a motherfucker know your every move. I ain't gonna say like your every move, but like they know where your money coming from, and you can't have a big mouth during this season. Like you really gotta be low, out the way. And it's crazy because motherfuckers do be, hey, just like when you got a day off and shit, and you tell a motherfucker like, yeah, I don't got work tomorrow, but I'm off tomorrow and shit. They had your whole day planned out for you when it's your off day type shit. Motherfuckers had a whole motherfucking mind mapped out on your money type shit. So that's why I'm saying, ladies, keep your motherfucking pocketbook inside your pussy at this point. No, I'm just no, I'm just playing, but you gotta keep that shit close. Hey, I used to when I got caught on to that shit, hey, I ain't talked to niggas from December on to May. Like, nope, I ain't talking to no motherfucker. But it is crazy because, like, if you ain't strong willed, you'll have to be like that. But you know, I shit now it's like taxes. Oh, I don't get those. Oh yeah, I do got kids, but I ain't filed my shit. Oh yeah, you better go find another bitch. Now it's like I'm really strict. I'm on that type of time. Like, and it's crazy that you have to be with some of these niggas up out here. And when I say niggas, they can be men, but that's just my lingo. But when you got somebody like that in your life that ain't trying to see you grow, like taxes is one thing. But when you got somebody, a significant other in your life that, you know, they clap for you, but behind their back, they calculating your money. You don't need nobody like that because it's always going to be something. And they give you men, if you let them talk, they'll give you the answers to everything that you're looking for. All you got to do is sit back and listen. That's it. All you got to do is sit back and listen because if I knew what I knew back then, him saying that shit, and that was a setup from the get go to just try to get some money out of motherfucker without just saying like, hey, babe, I need such and such. And I would have gave him a straight answer like, no, I'm good. I don't got it type shit. But you tried to finesse me out of it. And here it is, years later, a motherfucker still probably think I'm in my same mind frame and not even knowing like I'm past that, my nigga. Like that's what you do. You've been doing this shit for the last 7 years, finessing somebody out they shit, and at the end of the day, yeah, that's karma. You will never know how a motherfucker getting that karma back, and it's probably not even financially. A motherfucker can be going through some shit that a motherfucker won't even know, and they can still be getting money. They still could be touching money, but they karma hit different. So it's just like be on the lookout for motherfuckers like that. Like don't be giving out your tax money. Hold your shit, invest in you because it's 2025 and Trump in office. You never know how this shit gonna play off. So it's better to put yourself first. Focus on you and your shit. I mean, if you got a nigga, cool beans, but make sure he match up with what you matching up with. Make sure your shit is safe before you put your money on top of whatever money that nigga got. That's it. But that's the message. I'll catch y'all in another one.